Hi everyone, Dan from DBaca Maker here. That's Jake next door. I know I haven't been putting out a lot of videos lately, and I promise I'm going to try to do better. We've just had a lot of work to do back here, and the chores are not something that necessarily anybody wants to watch. But this is one of the things that I've had to do to get ready for the chores. It's building these rolling racks. So this latest video is how I built this latest rack, and now I'm building a third rack over here. Not going to go into detail of how I build every one because they're just basically boxes, open boxes on wheels. But I definitely wanted to thank everybody who has been subscribing recently to my channel. I'm almost at 700. I'm at 677, 78. And I mentioned a while back that when I reached 750, I would do another giveaway, because I've had to do so much stuff that I can't do it every 100. And so I'm getting close to 750 now, aren't I? I'm within... yeah, I'm within striking range, 75, basically, of getting to 750. So I just wanted to acknowledge that and thank everyone who has been subscribing. And as much as possible, I've been subscribing back, which has of course been filling my subscription box with lots of videos, very interesting videos to watch. But this video is about how I built a simple rolling stuff rack like the one that I had shown in my previous video. And maybe if this one that I'm building right now turns out to be stylistically interesting, I'll show you a few final photos of it, but not in this video, because right now I'm working on it. Thank you very much. Enjoy the video. So, I'm back to square one on this because I realized that I had cut these too long to match the cart setup that I had already built, and that worked out great because the bridle joints that I was going to be using just weren't working out. So now I'm going to cut mortise and tenon joints, standard mortise and tenon joints, which means that I can modify this to do the work. Previously it went all the way through, and I didn't like the look of it, and then I realized everything was too long, so I have a chance to go back to the beginning. So now it's only going to go about yay deep in there, and then another tenon is going to come through here, a through tenon, that I will wedge into place. Transferred my marks. These pencil marks are only showing you where the knife walls already are. Ignore that. So once again, I will go down a little ways with the chisel and then hog out the rest with the drill until they break through. And knife wall, well, the grain is not always the easiest thing, but Now to do that 3 more times. I'm going to mark this, by the way. 1 F B, because this is leg 1 front, and this is the bottom, and this is T up at the top. Mirror images of each other. So the next one I make is this way, but with these on the other face. I have to remember to do that because I've messed that up in the past. I had to do something a little special here because I messed up in cutting the mortises for the bottoms. See, the wood was just not strong enough to handle the mortise right there. So I cut it out. And as a result, the tenon fits right inside there. And then there's going to be a second tenon that goes inside here for the longer piece. So that's going to need a little more cleaning out too, just so that it all blends together nicely. Now for the rest of these mortises, I'm still going to be having a mortise coming in through this side, here, coming in through here, just like I just did. So I've got to cut those, but also just like I just did, they have to be that much shorter than the mortises coming in here. The long ones, I want the long ones to have the most grip because they would be the most likely to slip out of place. There we go. And somehow I got it to work. I've got 2 of these frames now. Set you down here for now. Oh, well, I put them together wrong, didn't I? Fortunately, this is not glued up, but this is the idea. Yeah, I put them together backwards. But now these tenons are in, and now there's room for the long stretchers. That's going to drive me nuts if I don't fix that. Knock you back in there. You back in there. You back in there. You 3 in here. I was about to do it again. And soft face. Now I've got it set. I've still got a lot of planing to do, some filing, sanding to do, but this is still just a rolling stuff rack. I'm not too concerned. I can't believe that's square. I actually did it right. And so now I have 2 of them. They will face each other like this with their, and yay, they're set. So now just to carve and attach the long ones. one side. Now I duplicate this on the other side, and I can put the frame together and skin it, put the wheels on it, and be done. And now the two frames have been united. They're not perfectly square. Things went wrong in the glue up, but it's out by barely a 1/16 of an inch, so I'm going to be happy with that. Now I'm just going to cut some plywood for the shelves. One of the two walls, and I was about to start drilling to put the wheels on when little Louie. Hi, little Louie. And now I've got the walls on, I've got the wheels on, it's ready to go. Ready in its place. It was meant to fit right between the edge of my bench and this deck box that I made ages ago. Problem is the stretchers down here get in the way a little bit. But there we have it. And I'm building a third one because we have a lot of stuff that we've got to get cleared out. It needs to go vertical instead of horizontal so we can clean it all out.